The reason why I say we have to pray, I've been in the prayer room. When you are in the prayer room, you don't read newspaper. As I was coming out of the prayer room, and then I heard the government has increased the price of fuel, increased the price of electricity. So I had this feeling, maybe a very stupid boy, but the way this is happening is no longer very natural. As the elders will say in Yoruba, "Ọ̀rọ̀ yóò máa ṣojú lásán." And then I heard that a prophet has prophesied that things will only get better towards the end of 2025. I say, hey, how many of you will say no to that? When do you want things to get better? Stand on your feet. Let's cry to the Almighty God and say, Father, have mercy on us. Have mercy on us. I met a very senior Muslim some days ago, and he looked me straight in the face and said, sir, we thank God for people like you. I said, what do you mean? He said, if you have not been praying, there will be no Nigeria today. Oh, I said, well, thank God. At least we are still existing. So he's been answering prayers. I tell you the truth, that Nigeria is still one. Up to this moment, it's a sign of a miracle. It shows God still answers prayers. When one of our presidents was about to be sworn in, the great man of God came into where I was staying in the hotel, very excited because he had been given a card to attend the program. And on the card was written letter A, because there are all kinds of cards. B, C, got invitation to presidential luncheon. I rejoiced with him. And while we were rejoicing, another great man of God came in to show me his card with letter AA. And that means where the man with letter A cannot get to. The man with AA can get there. Another man came in. His own card has letter AAA. So after all the excitement, suddenly they turned to me and they said, sir, where's your card? And I told them, I don't need a card. All I needed is show up. And anybody they put in charge of arrangements is going to bow.
So, beloved, I believe you heard what Papa E.A Adeboye has to say concerning the situation in Nigeria, especially the increment in goods and services in Nigeria, prices of things going up, fuel and all that. And he urged us to pray. And then he also went further to talk about a Muslim, a high profile Muslim brother that met him, that if it's not for people like him in the society and the way they have been interceding for Nigeria, they don't think there will be a nation today. And also he went further to say that Nigeria is still one, Nigeria is still united, whether we like it or not. Despite the situation we are facing, despite what is happening, Nigeria is still one. So that is one thing I want us to take, no matter what we find ourselves, no matter any situation we find ourselves. Let's believe in God that we are still one. One thing I say for sure is that a lot of people says that, oh, there will be this, there will be that in Nigeria, but our voices are one. We are crying for the same thing, change, irrespective of our ethnic groups and all that. All we want is the change in Nigeria and for the betterment of the citizens. The only thing that we are facing is just bad government and the way a lot of things are going. And honestly, it's so painful and it's so heartless that these people, prices of a commodity are going up, and they keep on borrowing funds from Western Union funds and all that, and then still borrow from China, all manner of countries. If you know how much each citizens owe other countries, you'll be like, wow. Sometimes when we don't understand some things, we don't read analysis or follow it up and all that. If you know what a single Nigerian owes other countries, you'll be like seriously. So you even bearing in Nigeria, carrying that international passport, or that is called Nigeria or is written Nigeria, or being a citizen of Nigeria, you are owing other people debts and all that. And if these people, sometimes I wonder, what if these people intend to come for it and all that? And the worst part of it, in as much as they are getting their unborn generation richer, they are also making our unborn generation go into debt. And that is one thing that we don't intend to analyze or take note of all our own. When prices of commodities arise, all we do is just to shout, talk about things and all that. But the best thing to do is that calm down, see if you understand what the system is made up of and where it's heading towards. Honestly, you will hate each and every one of those politicians there and all that. Sometimes you see they create road and you're happy, they bring, it's your money, you're being taxed for it, indirect tax and all that, you pay for those things. So all these things we are doing, sometimes let's forget about the hardship we are going through and also set a proper plan. Like I said in my previous videos, it's not the government that are also corrupt. We the citizens are also corrupt one way or the other and all that. Because if we were given the chance or an opportunity to also sit in that office, we're gonna do worse than what they are doing. And it's so heartbroken that a lot of things are just going south and west and all that. And it's very, very painful and disturbing at the same time. But I just pray that this government do something to help us come out of this hardship and all that. And honestly, this hardship is not going to stop anytime soon. I believe I drop a prophecy that a man of God says that 2024 is going to start by next year and all that. And a lot of people have been like fake prophets and all that. This hardship, before we even see the like come out of it a bit, is going to be 2025. And you people are shouting, but since Papa E.A Adeboye said it, a lot of people in the church, when they say pray, they start praying kabashing and all that. So all these things, sometimes let's have an insight of what we are facing. Forget about them prophesying, declaring words of prayers, and yeah, prayers also help. That is why when you pray, you wait for God to answer. But what measure do you take after your prayer? You just sit, fold your hands, complain, rant on social media or rant on your street. When you go to market, they tell you prices of commodity, you start also ranting. These people also, they also suffer for it. So it's not like everybody, one set of people are okay, then the other set are, we the citizens are the one facing it, all of us. So it's not just the middle class, lower class, and all those things. It's just that our politicians are just too wicked for my liking and order. But what can we say? This is Nigeria, this is Africa. They advise us to go to universities and get a good job. At the end of the day, you don't get that good job. They are the one in position. Some people cannot even write their name and all that. Some people have been in office positions for donkey years and all that, and they still maintain the same position. You that go and get a first class or second class upper, you look for job, you don't get, and if you get, it scraps, and it's private these institutions that are willing to give you job, which is very bad. Let's sit down, analyze a whole lot of things in Nigeria. That is the video I just see. Let me come and share with you guys. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, share with family and friends. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you.